If you're someone who has no idea what's going on with Pokemon TCG Live, I will try and for the first game, try and give you a bit of an explainer to do things, and I'll answer any questions that you may have. But Pokemon TCG Live is my newest obsession. I started playing this about 3 weeks ago. I grinded almost immediately to Master Quest. It's a 1v1 of the paper card game. It's an exact 1-to-1 of the paper card game. It's a simulator of it. And I've gotten pretty good. So I love playing it. I got physical cards. I'm going to start going to locals. I had a lot of misconceptions about this game for a very long time. Not only is the actual game client pretty solid, but it's also legitimately free to play. You can play any meta deck within 2 days of playing. It is the absolute freest. It's probably the freest online live service game I've ever played outside of even more than I don't know, than anything. Yeah, it's really cool. Is there a Pokemon TCG offline? Like the opposite of live? There could be. Depends on your attitude. Alright, chat. My deck is based around this card, Raging Bolt EX. The general idea of it is that you want to get a bunch of energy on the field to be able to hit a Bellowing Thunder to hit for 70 damage for everyone that I discard, which is very strong. In general, my deck likes going first. I actually didn't see what happened and what they chose, but either way, I'm chilling. The basic premise of this game, each player has 6 prize cards. You have to destroy as many of the prize cards as you can. Okay, so right off the bat, we are cooked. We have a really, really bad setup here. But what's cool about having a really, really bad setup is that with my deck, I can play out this, 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 and I can play out this. And then we can discard our hand and draw a bunch of cards. Actually, I can't because I'm first, right? Yeah, never mind. Don't worry about that guy. Probably should have held one Hoot Hoot if I would have thought about that a little bit more. But on your turn, you can make as many basics as you want. You can use as many abilities as you want. You can play as many regular trainer cards as you want. This one, if you played this game a long time ago, might hit you in the nostalgia. I always forget that you can't attack going first. Mostly because I'm bad at the game. It's a big part of it, I would say. We might be in a lot of trouble here, though. We need a good top deck. We need a top deck that can help search our deck. That helps, for sure. So what we can do with Earthen Vessel is we can Earthen Vessel to discard a trainer. I want to get a grass energy. We can actually just kill this turn. So that's quite nice. So we want to take a lightning and a grass. So the lightning is to make sure that we can use this attack, which takes a fighting and a lightning. And the grass is so that we can attach with Teal Dance. It is way different than Pocket, yes. This has strategy in it. Sorry. Sorry, Pokemon Pocket Insurers. You can like what you like. I had such little fun with that game. Okay, so we got our first 2 prize cards. So we have to get 6 prize cards. We just killed one of their Pokemon EX. This is a good one to get out of the way, too. Now, what might happen right now is that my opponent could play Rare Candy and then play Charizard and then kill this in one hit, which it looks like they're going to do. But maybe I think with my, with this Ancient Booster Capsule, I think we're actually okay. But our Ogerpon is not okay. They're going so fast. They also got rid of my Terra, which is really bad because I kind of needed it for our Noctowl. But we can work this out. We can just find another one is the thing. Okay. So thought process here, we probably want to play this trainer. It draws 3 and it attaches a card from hand, which is really strong. So I think we want to play this out first before doing anything else. So let us attach one of these energy to our Raging Bolts. Get more energy, which is beautiful. We can also play Pheasantipity to draw 3 more, which we will do. This is one of the strongest cards in the game. After your turn, it will allow you to draw 3 if you had a death. Okay, I think there's a non-zero chance I can kill this Charizard this turn. What would that look like? I think it starts here. Catch a green. We need to get to 5. We need to get to 5 fire energy, which is a lot. Or 5 energy on the board. We can do it with getting 2 more Ogerpons on the board, which I can do. I think we win if we can do this. Unless I prized an Ogerpon, there's a chance. So I'm going to check to see if I prized an Ogerpon. If I didn't prize an Ogerpon, we search through all. Make sure I didn't prize an Ogerpon. Okay, we did not prize an Ogerpon. So with our first Noctowl, we want like Night Stretcher. And we want Nest Ball. So this will get the 2 Ogerpons out. So we play a Nest Ball to get our first Ogerpon. Play our Night Stretcher to get our second Ogerpon. Now we have 3 Ogerpons. Now we play Energy Retrieval. Click 1 Ogerpon. Then we have to play Earthen Vessel. Discard this. Find our other grass energy. Do we need lightning as well? We should probably grab lightning. To juice our second Ogerpon. Our third Ogerpon. We can now play lightning energy here. Anything else we want to do this turn? Probably want to develop a baby bolt. But now we discard all of that 5 energy that we just added. We had no energy to start this turn. We now have 5 energy on the board. We can discard all of it to kill this stupid freaking Charizard. That was a sick turn. And I still have 1 Noctowl left. $350 to the face, I'm afraid. That was a sick turn, dude. That was an absolutely sick turn. How can you download this game? Just Google Pokemon TCG Live. Sorry for people who have no idea what happened. I understand your frustrations. Don't worry. You just missed the sickest turn of all time. Okay. Flip the script probably just loses them the game because now I can Noctowl for Sierra's Vitality. I can use Sierra's Vitality to equip energy onto the board, and I can find my Prime Catcher. My Prime Catcher allows me to gust their opponent into the field without using a support card, which is generally pretty important. Looks like they're going to unfair stamp us, which is very rude, but we'll just have to take that on the nose. We still have a lot of work to do to win here. Okay, that's huge. That's exactly what we're looking for. If they don't take a kill here, then they're in like a ton of trouble. the hell is Blaming Determination do? This card's a Stadium in play. What the fuck? Okay, I can get rid of you. Get rid of you. Hey, get rid of my Fez. No. This is fine. I don't need all these. Okay. Latias, probably unimportant. So I'm going to do an energy check to see what energy I have. There's 2 fighting in the discard pile, only 1 lightning. That means that it's more likely to have lightning in the deck. If I was keeping track, I would know exactly what it is. But because there's more chances for lightning, I want to put the fighting here. And maybe fighting on both. Because then if I could find another way to pull energy from my deck, I could still get it. We'll go fighting here. We draw 3. Okay, so drawing 3 gives us energy switch. We can Earthen Vessel for more energy. Doesn't look like we can get a kill here. Which isn't ideal, but it's fine. We can Earthen Vessel, as long as we take 1 prize here, and then we have this Raging Bolt in the back, I think we're going to be okay. We will not need the Fan Rotom. Take our Lightning, and then we probably want to just take 2 Lightnings. We could also take a Grass to get some draw. Taking a Grass to get some draw would actually be really good, so let's do that. Let's draw our card. Another Lightning Energy. Look at that. Bingo bango. Just like they wrote it up. Man, it'd be really nice if we had Latias out, because I could get this out and then kill this Dracloak, which is going to be a problem card for us. But I don't think they can deal with this Raging Bolt. I legitimately just don't think they have a way to do it. Unless they create Charizard to kill it, and then we just load this guy up and then we win. I think we're going to be okay here. So we'll take 1 more prize card. Then we just need 1 kill. What's really good about our Baby Raging Bolt, so the non-EX version of it, it allows us to this allows us to attack their bench. So even if they put out like a giant thing that I can't kill in the main slot, then we can still use a bench to get out of here. Wait, Bingo Bango is the Big City Greens, is from Big City Greens 8. Right. I don't know what any of those words you're saying mean, to be honest with you. Oh, Bingo Bango? I don't know. I don't know what that's from. It's just in my lexicon. It's just kind of gotten molded in there. Yeah, they don't die, they faint. That's right. That's right. So true. If they put out any 60 HP Pokemon, they're kind of insane here. My guess is they'll put up no 60 HP Pokemon, because that would just be an instant loss, I believe. Yeah, makes sense. They're in a really weird spot. Like, they have to send the Charizard, and they have to have the Charizard kill this turn. Yeah, this is the only way this works, and then we should be okay, because we get Pheasantipity to draw. We get Latias out so we can move things around however we need. And then we're going to be able to get to plus 3 HP here, literally with what's on the board. So we literally just win. Very nice. This does do a shit ton of damage because I've taken 5 prize cards. So this does 330 right now. So even with my booster energy, finally this Raging Bolt that I developed on turn 1 goes down. But we just have a free win here, which is nice. This is why I like this deck. I love just being the aggressor. I love going crazy. I love like pushing damage out. Let me just make sure there's not a way that they... As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, doesn't take damage from Pokemon attacks. Yeah, okay, we're good here. So, pretty straightforward. We just go here. Activate Teal Dance. Put this here. We could even like flex on him and boss's orders to win even more, but I think we're chilling. I think we just take our 90, we energy switch up. This here. Use our Thunderburst Storm. 90 damage. There. Bye. Shove them back in the ball, give the professor and mash them into candy. That's probably not what happens. They probably take good care of their Pokemon or whatever. Alright, very fun game. Super aggressive. Had a pretty skunked first turn, too. But was able to find a line to kill that Charizard. Was that turn 1 I got that Charizard kill? That shit was crazy. It was turn 2 I got that Charizard kill. Turn 1 I got the Pheasantipity kill, and then with no energy on the board, I was able to summon 3 Ogerpons, have every Ogerpon Teal Dance, use Professor's Vitality, get 2 more energy on the board, and then kill everything. That was a really cool game. Really cool game. Actually, let me see. Is Goldaniel ready yet? Is this Goldaniel? Proj 1? Goldaniel, are you here? I don't know who Proj 1 is. This might be you. Trying to rank 4. Yeah, it's me? Alright, best of luck to you. This is my Slowking deck. I also am going to have a physical version of this. This one's almost done. It's almost done. Tails never fails is the thing. Also, what's pretty funny is that Goldaniel probably has never seen what this deck does, and it's kind of crazy. It kind of does some insano shit. Do I want to go first or second? I think you want to go first to evolve. I think you want to evolve first with this deck. I haven't played very much of it, and it's bad. Oh, we're also going to Badoo lock them, which is very annoying. Anyone in the deck? Ah, he had to mulligan. Alright, let's see what kind of deck he is. He's playing Secret Box. He's playing Ultra Ball. I mean, he's definitely playing Cynthia's Garchomp. He plays Garchomp in every game that he plays. It's hilarious. He legitimately just plays Garchomp in every game, no matter how good or bad it is. It's kind of like super based. It's kind of like the most base thing I've ever seen. It's very impressive. Okay. What's our goal this turn? I want to get Slowpoke down. I really want what you evolved from, so let's use an Ultra Ball to do that. And we'll have to sacrifice something. I want to play this from hand, ideally. Because we're going to have some time to set up with Badoo. It's very annoying. Maybe just go no Latias this game. It's probably fine. I'd also cut this. Let's cut the Ultra Ball. Ah, no, the Ultra Ball could be really good. I don't even have a Slowking. Normally I would do a little bit of a deck trek, but it's fine. Catch the Psychic here. And we pass. Rock Hurl. Do is annoying. Very true. Many such cases. You might think, like, why is he playing this grass card? It literally just gives them, like, more damage on their active slot. Once they evolve it. Alright, we're really hoping for, like, a top deck of, like, a trainer card that does something. Because otherwise we're in a lot of trouble. I guess we could just kind of play Badoo and chill for a little bit while we get set up, but we're missing a lot of resources here. And he has many Gibbles. Turbo Machine Evolution. Look at that. He's going to have many gigabytes. He might get me here. He does have weakness to my Badoo, which is funny. Cynthia's power weight. The fuck is that, man? Cynthia's card is attached to its plus 70 HP. Cheater. During your turn, you may search your deck for Cynthia's. Spooky. Alright, arguably like the worst top deck we could have asked for. I guess we can do this. What do I want? Like Pheasantipity, maybe? I guess the first turn I should have taken Squawkabilly. It's probably my mistake. I think I just take Fez because he's gonna kill one of my things. I think we just take Fez and get it on the board. This helps us draw. Ooh, huge, actually. Huge, 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 huge. I am the Slow King now. Does suck to float grass energy here. But now all we need is our all we need is our setup. I would try and explain what this deck does. Basically, it uses Slow King, who has Seek Inspiration, says discard the top card of your deck. That card was the Pokemon that doesn't have a rule box, so anything that's not an EX. You get to pick a card from what they do. So I have like crazy cards like this, which does 110 to 3 Pokemon. Which is very scary. We'll see if he has the boss's orders here. Boss's orders would be scary, to say the least. Also has a 400 damage Garchomp. He's probably gonna... No, he does have boss's orders on the Slow King. Alright. I didn't even kill it. Can you imagine? That's the biggest problem with Garchomp. Okay, so kind of in some trouble here because we can't do anything. is the main problem. But we could randomly hit one of our 38 cards that would absolutely devastate him, is one of the things that could happen. So let's just do that. Wasn't meant to be. I think we're dead here, man. Attacks from your Synthesis Pokemon do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So this does 300, which is, or 290, which is a lot. And it has 400 HP. See how he sets up here? I mean, he still has to, like, kill me a bunch, right? And I have Pheasantipede, so I'm going to have some level of consistency. Problem is how I'm going to kill these 400 HP Garchomps, because they're very large. They're very, very large is the thing. These have, like, annoying retreat costs. Garchomp free retreats? That's crazy. Why does Garchomp have free retreat? I guess it's because it's like a land shark or whatever. I don't think I've ever played against this deck. I'm not going to lie to you. This is supposed to be good once Mega Evolutions comes out, because there's a lot of really good fighting support coming. Okay, so we're going to start with Pheasantipede, flip the script, some card draw. Okay, so we have Reversal Energy, which is really good for us, because that's going to allow us to hit a Slowbro on one turn, which is really strong. So we want to do is Night Stretcher. We Night Stretcher up a Slowpoke. Slowpoke down. So next turn we can Ultra Ball, but like if we Ultra Ball now, we can have two Slowpokes, which would kind of like guarantee what we're trying to do. Let's Ultra Ball now. Get rid of these two. Get our second Slow. The fact that we haven't gotten any Buddy Poffin or like any easy way to pull Slowpokes out is crazy. Get you down. We will make you very itchy. I want to attach the energy here. We've had like some of the most lights out bad draws. Now this deck is inconsistent. There's a reason it's a meme deck. But I think our setup here is pretty good. So many Garchomps, dude. Now he does 320 with his attack. Also, notably, he can now kill my Slowbro with the chill version of this. You're gonna kill my Pheasantipity. That's a good play. Yeah. Probably GG's. You have free retreat, right? Dude, this is insane how bad our luck is. All right, legitimately our only way to even come close to winning is by doing another random, like completely random Slowbro attack. There's just no other way of winning. Ugh. Dude, he dumpstered my ass, dude. It's not expecting that, man. Play cool, Daniel. Boom, 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 boom. Now, if I no go Daniel, he's never going to play me again. I can almost promise you he will never play me in this game, like, ever again. Would be my guess. You forgot about resistance when you swapped the first king? You have one deck. Run it back, dude. I was gonna jokingly play the Crustle deck, but I won't do that. That's unfair. But I will play a real deck this time instead of a meme deck. That is one thing about that Slowbro deck. It's very frustrating to play. Like, one thing I really like about the Raging Bolt is, like, how consistent it feels. It's very rare you get, like, a fully skunked hand. But, like, when you play Slowking, man, it's so often you just feel like there's nothing you can do. Oh my gosh, it's Dexter! What's up, Dexter enjoyers? So much for the raid, Dexter. What were you up to, man? You're playing Warzone? That's awesome. Were you in, like, Twitch Rivals or something? Or just being, you know, a little crazy person? Go give Dexter a shout. Dexter, you ever played Pokemon TCG? Really good, man. Something similar to Rivals, but not Rivals. Let's go. Awesome, dude. I hope you had fun and won a billion matches and got the best KD on your entire team. Okay. I actually don't know if I'm going first or second. I gotta start thinking about this. But, I think we probably like Fan Rotom out front, no matter what. Fan Rotom out front is very strong. So if I go second, I could just kill his Gible, which would get him probably really upset. I do go first. That's fine. We'll do Fan Call. Fan Call gets us Ditto and 2 Hoot Hoots. Play out the Ditto. Play out a Hoot Hoot. Patch Lightning. Retreat Fan. Put Ditto inactive. Swap Ditto. What do we want here? Do we get Squawk? Squawk's pretty good, man. If I done Squawk... Well, no, because I had to use the Ditto to get the Fan Rotom, right? Squawk's probably fine. I think we need an Ogerpon, though. Generally want to get Ogerpon out. And it's really strong against his deck in particular. You've not tried Pokemon TCG Live, but you kind of want to try it. Game sound is a bit quiet. Maybe that's intentional. Yeah, I generally keep my game sound a bit quiet. I appreciate it, though. It's really good. It's literally free. Which is kind of crazy. Yeah, I don't think we want to Squawk here. Now we just have 2 Noctowls set up to go crazy. It is actually insane how free to play this game is. I've not spent a single dime. I have like 5 meta decks, and I could probably build 10 more right now. Super, super cool. And very fun. And it gets you addicted enough that you play the physical game, which I'm doing too. But thanks again so much for the raid decks. I hope you've been well, my dude. The music do be bumping though. Look at that. It's kind of got like there's this like dun 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 that they used to have in DC Dual Force that I remember. '07 to DC Dual Force, so true. Okay, Latias is great. So we start with Noctowl to search for 2. We want the Arena for sure. So we need the Arena, and then let me think what we can do with the rest of our energy. We're gonna need some way to push energy. We're gonna need I think we use both Noctowls here. So one, we need the Arena. We can also counter Catcher up their strong Gibble this turn, which is probably what we want to do. So we'll do that. And then with the other 2... we'll Noctowl here. The other 2 we want to probably go Earthen Vessel and... Sada. To get some energy. We will... Do you have any energy in the discard? We do. We have a Lightning. That's great. So we're going to Earthen Vessel. Earthen Vessel the fighting away. But we need to get to a grass. That's fine. We can do it pretty easily. So Earthen Vessel. Discard the fighting is fine. I'm messing myself up here. So now I have a fighting and a lightning in there. So I need a grass and a... whichever one there's more of, I guess. Lightning. We get Latias down. We Teal Mask Ogerpon for a grass. I was hoping to get another ancient Pokemon so I don't have to waste this Vitality trigger, but we'll go here, draw 3. Ultra Ball Fan. I don't think we need an Ultra Ball for anything. I think we're gonna Prime Catcher this here. Lightning here. Still in our graveyard. Lightning. Okay, so we will go... just trying to decide if we want to do any Ultra Ball stuff this turn. I'm pretty sure we don't. Go here, Belling Thunder. One more time. What's in our graveyard again? So let's put the fighting in there. Grass. Kills Gibble. Put ourselves in a really good position to win here. Great first turn. Or first attacking turn, I suppose. Yeah, if you're coming from Dexter Stream, you don't know what Pokemon TCG Live is, it's not Pocket. It is the full version of the Pokemon TCG. I started playing this about 3 weeks ago, and I am uber obsessed with it. I think it's a really good game. It's very fun. You do a lot on your turns. Your turns feel very powerful. The meta, there's a lot of different powerful decks that all kind of do different things, which I think is quite cool. So super recommended. I've been trying to cheer on this game as much as I can because I think it's a real treasure. I think that it's really good and does not get enough recognition for being such a good game. And I had a bunch of misconceptions about it that I ended up changing my opinion on after playing it for quite a bit. I don't know if I'm going to go into like deeper content with it. I think if I start going to locals and really like that aspect of it, I'll probably make content. If not, it'll probably just be like my nice little side thing that I do like once a week to jump in and play a different game. Legitimately, ever since Snap came out, I haven't tried in any other card game really. So it's been really cool to have an opportunity to do so. Okay. So this turn, there's a few different ways that we can go about it. We used both of our Noctowls last turn, which isn't great. But I think we start with using Teal Dance to just draw one more card and see where we're at. Another Teal Mask Ogerpon. So I think we're going to play another Teal Mask Ogerpon. We're going to Energy Retrieval for fighting and grass. We're going to activate our second Eagle for Teal Mask Ogerpon. Keep the card draw engine going. And another grass. Delightful. At this point, we're just kind of in a commanding lead. We don't really have to do too much to try and adjust. I probably should have checked to see if we have another Noctowl, because setting up another Hoot would be good. But it also kind of gives them a target to go after. I think we do it anyway. Make sure we don't have resistance weakness. Throw fighting energy here. I don't think we need to use any of our resources. We're just in a solid lead. I don't think his... Maybe his Garchomp will kill my Raging Bolt. Even if it does, we should be okay. Even if it does, we should be okay. Ultra Ball. Nice. I will say I'm pretty sure his Garchomp is weak to grass, so I think my Teal Mask Ogerpon will like just murk him if he comes out. You can't get this on Android though. It's not Pocket. So Pocket is also available on Android, but you can't play this directly on Android, yes. Also, ads are going to hit, so I'm just going to do them now so you can see maybe my next turn. I don't have any snoozes left. I'm snoozeless. Okay, who's going after a counter catcher is the big question. Who's after Latias? I don't think he should have done that. Definitely should have tried to take out my Teal Mask Ogerpon that hits for extra damage. What does this do? Yeah, I don't know why I did this. Should have taken a prize card probably or something, I'd imagine. Okay, so now we can take out this Garchomp. I'm pretty sure we need to discard 6 energy. We have 3 on the board. Still didn't take a kill. Maybe we can't actually. Do you have retrieval or anything? We don't. Okay, we'll start here with Teal Dance. Actually, I shouldn't have done that. I should have done it here. Another Bolt. I don't think I can discard 6. I also don't think I have any Pokemon I could search for that really help. So if that's the case, I should take this out, I think. Probably take that out with Boss's Orders. I don't think I'm going to Iono. You know what I should Ultra Ball for, though? I'm going to Ultra Ball for Baby Bolts, I think. Am I ever going to need Iono? I might. Alright, we'll go Raging Bolt. We can find a Night Stretcher or something to pull that back in if we need to. So Baby Bolt's really nice for going after his bench Pokemon once we get into the end game. So we'll bench lock ourselves, but I think we're fine bench locking ourselves here. We will retreat. Bring out bolts. We'll Boss's Orders. This is probably what's going to give us the most trouble. I'm like 90% sure this is going to be dead next turn, so I think I'm going to use the energy on this. And then actually, like, pulling one of these in can kind of be crazy. So we're going to Bellowing for 2, and we're going to use the ones that are actually on our main Pokemon, which looks a little weird, but I don't think this guy is going to be long for this world. Other bosses. Okay. Because we hit for a 2x with our Teal Mask Ogerpon. So if he has 2 energy on it and I get 3 on mine, I will hit for 360. Jeez, I still can't do it. I guess I can energy switch another one onto it. That's wild, dude. Load scroll. What the fuck does this do? Where's your opponent's discard pile? Can't be put in their hand. By an effect. Oh, that's really annoying. Cards in your opponent's discard pile can't be put into their hand by an effect. Your opponent's abilities or trainer cards. So they can't be put on the board. So I still think Sada will work. Why would you play this? Like an Iona me? That'd be the only reason. Yeah. It's actually not bad. I don't need any of these cards in my hand, so putting them at the bottom is a-okay by me. Okay, so we are going to be able to get enough energy probably to discard 3 bench Pokemon. That's be you, and you. What the hell does this do? Team Rocket's Watchtower. Interesting. It stops my second Noctowl from going off. It's kind of annoying. Why does he keep playing TM Evolutions, man? It's weird. Weirded me out. Let me do a quick energy check. I might actually be in some trouble with energy. Only one. So I should have 2 more grass energy unless I prized one. I have not checked. I can also immediately turn this off, which is good. So I need to get to 4 grass energy, or 4 energy, but 3 grass on my Ogre Pond, and I can kill him. Ouch. Oh, actually I can't, because he doesn't have any friggin' energy, man. It's fine, I'll still beat the snot out of him. Okay. So praise that we didn't prize a, I can actually check. I can check here. Yeah, let's nest ball and check. So let's see what we have for energy left. We do have 2 grass. But we can't use like Night Stretcher or anything. Pheasantipity is what we want for sure. Did he kill one of my Pokemon last turn? Yeah, he did. Okay, so I'm Fez. Activate our Fez. Okay, so we get the first grass. And we get an energy switch. Which is big. And then we Crispin for another grass and then something else. Can we get to 6? There's no way, right? Yeah, it's not going to be close, I don't think. We get to 5 and then make him vulnerable to Baby Bolt, which is important. We do the energy switch. So right now this would do 120, so 240. We can attach the lightning energy to make it 300, and then we can energy switch another one to make it even more. I don't think they're gonna have a way to kill it next turn either. Your Garchomp is wounded. How do you respond? Responds by playing a Gabite. I really wish his attack didn't discard all his damn energy, man. This would have made this so much easier. You should have no way of killing this Ogre Mask this turn unless... Yeah, because he's already using this. So you shouldn't have a way to accelerate to double fighting. Which is a big problem with this deck sometimes. I say, pretending like I know what Cynthia's Garchomp decks are like. I don't. I don't. I tell you what, I don't. But I am talking as if I do. He kind of has to retreat his Garchomp and put something else out there. Maybe he just attacks and he's fine with it. Guess we'll see. But if he goes Earthen Vessel here, we're going to try and search for... We're going to try and search for a boss's orders. I don't even know if I have another boss's orders left, if I'm being honest with you. I believe I run 2. I might only run 1. I don't remember if I run 1 or 2. Probably know that. But if he attaches here, I want to kill this. Attaches here. Okay. Daring today, aren't we? Pretty sure we have him kind of just dead. So I'm pretty sure Sarah's Vitality still works, right? Because this says cards in your discard pile can't be put into their hand, but it doesn't put it into their hand. It puts it onto the board. So I'm pretty sure it works. I could be wrong here, though. Then let me check my discard pile. It's 2 lightning, so I would want to put a lightning on because I'm more likely to find a fist. I don't know if I have another Noctowl. If I have another Noctowl, I think this is just like game winning. Probably only runs 1 stadium. Maybe he doesn't. Okay. Now this gets a little funky, I'm not gonna lie. Shit. Guess we take Mew. Cheeky 1 extra card draw. I don't think Night Stretcher works. Opponent's discard can't be put in their hand by effects of your opponent's abilities or trainer cards. Yeah, so Night Stretcher would not work. Man, we're in a little bit of trouble here. Killing the second Garchomp is going to be really tough. A little bit of overkill there. What's up, it's Day? But we do have them at 1 prize card left. So as long as we can get this baby Bolt out. Oh, we just win. We just win. I guess they might upgrade this. I think they're going to upgrade this and then Corkscrew Drive. So we'll win if they play another card or... So if they play another card to their bench, they're actually in a lot of trouble. We'll see. We'll see if he makes that mistake. You got to play around this baby Bolt. It's very important. I can also, if I can find a energy switch, which I think I already used my only energy switch. Yeah. We might be in some trouble here. We could maybe force them to have another boss's orders. Very well played by them, by the way. All right, we'll go Fez here. We also win with boss's orders, but I'm not sure if we have another one. Energy retrieval doesn't work. Maybe I was supposed to Iono there. The more I'm thinking about this. I think I was supposed to Iono there. I did have another boss's orders. I think I was supposed to Iono there. Using that energy switch earlier probably is what cost me the game. Get the extra damage on the Garchomp I didn't need. You also could not have boss's orders. There's a chance. And keeping a 1 cost in the main spot is important for that. All right, see if he has it. GG's. I've been playing for about three weeks. It's day 12. Dude, Goldano's really good at this game, man. I'm very impressed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm very impressed, man. Goldano's very, very good at this game. He piloted that very, very well. I can't even like think of a single mistake that he made. Maybe damaging the... I think like the only mistake I can think of that he made was damaging the Latias with the 100. I don't think there was any reason to do that. But the rest of it, man, he played lights out. Yeah. I ended up drawing... I think I had to Iono you that final turn. I think I messed up by playing the... I think I messed up by playing the... Sada's Vitality, because I didn't need it. I could have gotten the baby... You Iono, I was screwed. I mean, you could have just drawn your boss's orders, right? But I definitely made a mistake not doing that. And I was saying, man, Goldano, you're really good at this game. I'm not gonna lie. I thought that you were just gonna be a fucking pushover, dude. You piloted that really well. I think the only mistake that you made. Why did you damage the Latias? Did you just panic? Why'd you put 100 damage into my Latias? That was weird. That didn't make any sense to me. You were told I thought it was Jover? Yeah, it always looks crazy on the very first turn with Raging Bolt. And then, honestly, I didn't know that Draconic Buster discarded your energy because I was trying to set up that Teal Mask Ogerpon to kill you, and then you discarded your energy, and Teal Mask Ogerpon does more damage per energy. I also messed up by using the energy switch that turn to bring you to 40. I just don't think I needed to do that. It just ended up not really serving me, and if I had energy switch the final turn, I could have found a way to get 4 energy and kill your Toedscruel. But really good game, man. That was really fun, dude. Like I said, dude, I'm very impressed by how good your fundamentals in this game are. But anyway, we're gonna end the stream. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you to Dexter again for the raid. Thank you all the raiders for hanging out and sticking around. I had a bunch of fun, man. I always do playing this game. Probably gonna be like a once a week thing, like I said. As far as how I go about it and what have you. We're going to send a raid over to Teebs, friend of the show, fellow casting extraordinaire. I'll be back on Tuesday. Monday I'll be gone because I'm going to be at the Bears game. So go Bears. Hopefully the Bears win. Hope everyone football enjoys. Enjoy football this weekend. I know I sure will. I've been rearing to go for football time. But you should see some new videos come to the channel. Hopefully there will be at least 3 by next week. That is the hope. If not, then you could tell me that I'm a liar and that I suck, which is fine too. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Have fun over in Team Stream, and I'll catch you later.